The only way I could get him up here, y'all, is if I put this up here. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So, Odin is here with me because today is February 7th and it is his birthday. So happy birthday to Odin. He is 1 year old today. I cannot believe this little boy, not so little, made it to 1 year. He's desperately trying to get that toy. And as soon as he gets it, he's gonna leave me. Y'all, this is one of those like supposed to be, look, it's like chew guard something or another. This is the second toy of these he's had. He's had it for, oh, I would say he's played with it for about 2 hours, not consecutively, because he got it for a little while last night. Right at midnight I gave it to him. Then he was playing with it today and he already tore it. So, and it's all nasty, so I'm gonna put him down. Put him and the toy down. So I'm gonna try to keep this intro pretty short here because, all right, Bubba, get down, get down. Oh my goodness. Okay. So today is his birthday. Like I said, we're gonna be planning out the week of February 4th through the 10th. It is super late in the week. It is already the 7th. I was trying to get all the orders out so that I could just focus on $2 Tuesday and also, sorry, we're gonna hear some squeaking for a moment, and new releases for next week. I do post videos on Tuesday, so if you're watching this the day that it goes live, which would be Tuesday the 12th, then I am gonna have a $2 Tuesday. It's gonna be foiled, and it's gonna be the foiled food icons. Some of them. I'm taking like the between 6 and 8 of the most popular food icons and foiling them, so they are going to be limited stock, and I don't know when or if they're coming back. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check that out. I always forget to mention stuff on here, so I wanted to make sure to mention it in this video. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to keep this short because you're going to be hearing squeaking in the background. But this is the kit that I'm going to be using for this week. It's like a party theme and it has some animals, so we're going to pretend that's Odin and we're going to pretend that's Luna, even though Luna's not a cat, just because it'll be cute and festive. This is from Planning Choco. It's a huge kit. So you have your full boxes and some quarter boxes. You have some bow dividers, fashion girls in different skin tones and hair color. You have some deco. You have your ombre heart checklist and some more labels at the bottom here. You have your washi, bottom washi, and then a whole bunch of washi. You have some weekly trackers, some flags, some half boxes, some more labels, little things, and headers, glitter headers, date covers, date dots, flags. I mean, like, I could keep going. There's so much in this kit. Like, there's like a little extra foiled kind of sampler with some scripts. Like, there's so much in this kit. It's a huge kit, but I'm really excited to see what we can come up with. And I just think it's so cute. I think it's gonna just fit this week perfectly. I was so excited to kind of break into like Valentine's Day kits already, but I just had to celebrate his week, like, you know, his birthday week in a bit of a special way. And I just loved this kit when I saw it. It doesn't specifically say like that it's a dog birthday or like a human birthday, but, so I thought it was pretty perfect. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, y'all, of course, starting off with bottom washi, I just want to say, y'all, this is probably my favorite week ever. Like, ever. It came out so beautifully. It is the shiniest, most sparkly spread I think I've ever done. I went pretty ham on the foil. I did want this week to be super duper special. Obviously, it was my baby boy's first birthday. So I did want to, you know, make sure, y'all know, like, there's some weeks you just want to be a little extra. And this was definitely one of those weeks. And it is so gorgeous. I cannot wait for y'all to see, like, me wiggle it around at the end because it's just, it's absolutely beautiful. At least I think so. I hope y'all do too. But I did, of course, start off, like I mentioned, with the bottom washi. I am still using that Scotch washi, those like just foiled strips. I really love how they look. I've been, y'all, I mean, if y'all been watching my plan with me, you know, I've probably been doing it for what, maybe 4 weeks now that I've been using that at the bottom. I just think it looks really pretty. I love that kind of like thin break of the foil. I think it makes a really big difference. And this week, I actually didn't end up putting deco up at the top. The kit did come with deco, but I felt like it wasn't enough to really fill up the top. So instead, I put some of the gold foil Simply Gilded washi, y'all know the one that's like all full, or I'm sorry, all gold foil, and then like the bows are white or clear. Well, I went ahead and used that on the top, and I felt like that with that line there at the bottom washi, it just made, I don't know, it just like made it extra special and extra like, just, I don't know, it was so cute. I absolutely love how it turned out. So I did put glitter headers up at the top, and then I did scatter, I went around and like put my boxes down and my glitter headers. I did keep them in the same color, like in the same row. I didn't scatter them. But I went so extra. So usually what I do whenever I do overlays, I have, like most overlays come in like a little pack of 4, like for the full boxes. So I just, choose 4 of the days and put overlays over that. And then I typically pick one color of the glitter headers and put overlays over that. Well, because this week I was being super extra, I put overlays on every single glitter header and on every single box. And it's like super duper extra, but I seriously, like, I'm looking at my planner right now. It's so beautiful. I love how this week turned out. Okay, I'm going to stop gushing about that. So today that you're watching this is Tuesday. I was able to finish the $2 Tuesday, like everything that I wanted to get up will be listed. So by the time you're watching this, it'll already be listed. So make sure to head on over because I'm actually putting the shop 30% off. So not just the new $2 Tuesday. Not only will that be, they come out to $1.99 with the discount, but you will also be able to get anything in the shop for 30% off. So make sure to go check that out if you haven't already, or if you're watching this like on Tuesday the 12th. It is only going to be available that day. What I was planning to do is have a sale on Valentine's Day, like for Valentine's Day for something cute. But I figured, if people are going to shop on $2 Tuesday, I don't want y'all to like have to turn around and pay for shipping on Thursday. So I figured I might as well just combine the sale. So that's what's going on today. If you want to check out the shop there, I'm working on my sidebar. I used another one of those like little bow dividers. Those were a printable. I can't remember the name of the shop, but they were a printable. And then I just went ahead and folded them myself. That's when I was like practicing foiling, making sure that it was going to work and everything was going to be okay before I, set out to like try to make it for the shop. Then I did put 2 of the habit trackers. Everything else came in the kit. So there you see me, I used that same washi that I put at the bottom washi, those like strips. I used them again there to kind of make borders around the headers. And again, it just made such a big difference. It's a really simple way to add foil to like your sidebar without having a foiled kit. So I don't know, I'm so obsessed with it. So obsessed with it. I did use those date dots from Artbox stickers because they are foiled. The kit of course wasn't foiled. I said something that it was foiled in the intro, but it wasn't. I meant to say like it was a glitter sampler. So there's the base of the week. That's kind of like how I start off. And then of course I'm being super extra and adding all those overlays. Those overlays are from Artbox stickers, and then all the glitter header overlays that you're going to see me put are also from Artbox stickers. And I went ahead and used, so I had some overlays that had like snowflakes on them, and I had used some of them, when was it? It was a couple weeks ago that I had used those, but I had them in gold also, and I know I'm not going to be using gold for any other winter spread. I think I'm actually done with winter spread. I'm done with winter in general. I'm like so looking forward to spring, but then I know as soon as spring gets here, I'm going to be complaining that it's hot. So anyway, but I knew I wasn't going to use those snowflake like overlays anywhere, so I figured I might as well use them here. So you can see, I don't think you can really tell. Yeah, but you can kind of tell they're like little snowflakes, but they looked festive. I feel like they went fine with the kit. It didn't really like make a difference. And there you can see, so that sticker, it was already foiled. That little like, stuck on looking sticker, that is from Chic Street Sticker Boutique. But I went ahead and covered the actual like washi looking part with gold foiled washi strips. They're like little, they look like they're ripped washi strips from Artbox stickers, and I thought it looked so cute. So there I was marking Odin's birthday, and then I went ahead and marked Chinese New Year on Tuesday. That little piggy sticker, that actually came, of course, from Once More with Love, and it actually came in a super oops. So if y'all don't know, whenever you order from Once More with Love, if you leave in the like notes to seller, if you put super oops, like write those words in there, they will actually send you things that they won't even sell as oops sheets. So they just give them away basically. And so I got that in a super oops, and it was so exciting because I wouldn't have thought to order those stickers myself, but I'm so glad I had them so that I could mark it down. we were supposed to go to an event this weekend that was like a Lunar New Year celebration, but I mentioned to y'all in the last plan with me that my boyfriend's mom, she had an accident. She was at a grocery store actually, and she tripped and fell, and she had to go to the emergency room. She was in the hospital, so we knew that we wanted to go visit her, of course. So we ended up doing that this weekend instead of going to that event that we had planned for Lunar New Year, which is good because I was planning on using, y'all know that clip art that was out, that was, like a Lunar New Year celebration clip art. I was planning on using a kit with that, but then I was like, well, it's my baby boy's birthday, might as well just celebrate him instead, since we're not going to do anything for Lunar New Year, which it was a little sad that we didn't get to celebrate anything, but I mean, obviously, of course, his mom, it was important that we went to visit. So there I'm marking, we slept in. That little heart that I put there, that's from, of course, Clever Gal Crafts. And I did put that down to mark that Luis took the day off. And then I put that little nail polish bottle, that's from Artbox Sticker. And with that paper clip, the paper clip is from The Giving Girl. I believe I got that on a $2 Tuesday. She has really great $2 Tuesdays, so make sure to check her out. I will link her shop below. But I was marking down that I wanted to make sure to call and make a pedicure appointment, because since we were going to the valley and I was like terribly overdue for a pedicure, so I wanted to make sure that I got the person that I like. There's this one, his name is Kim, and he's just like my favorite nail person ever. And every time that I go to the valley, like I want to make sure that I make an appointment with him, because he's just like the most gentle person. Everybody else, like I feel like anytime I get my nails done, whether it's like my hands or my feet or whatever it is, like I end up leaving in pain for some reason, but he's so super gentle. But anyway, that's like a whole other thing. So I went ahead and put, if you notice what I'm doing here, I had only put 4 overlays, and then I went back and said I decided that I wanted more sparkle, so I went back and put overlays on the 4 boxes that still needed it. So on Tuesday there, I'm marking down, I had already marked the Lunar New Year, and then I marked the little payday. The little money bag is also from The Giving Girl. That whole thing, like that came in like a sampler sheet, so it was like, there's a bunch of little icons. I can't even remember, but there's like a bunch of different little icons, and it was a $2 Tuesday sheet. It was really, really good deal. That little film clapper is from Artbox Stickers. She does not have that listed though. That's just something that she made for herself, and then she had sent me some, and I love them because they're like perfect size for me to mark in like a little thing or in like a quarter box or something like that. That night, we ended up going out to eat. We went to Jason's Deli. That's why I marked that little salad. I had been craving Jason's Deli for the longest time. And Luis, of course, like he hates vegetables, y'all. He like will not eat, like it's a tomato or something, and he'll like still push it off his plate. He just does not like them. Like not just tomatoes, like any vegetable basically. But I was like really, really craving Jason's Deli, and he always like makes a face whenever I say that. But he ended up getting like a sandwich. I mean, it's not like you have to eat the salad bar, but I did, and it was really nice. So I marked it with that little salad bowl. That is from Plans with Vanessa. I've had those forever, and I like barely ever use them because like I don't eat salads. We ate terribly this whole week. Like y'all are gonna see, I marked a lot of pizza and a lot of burgers and just a lot of terrible things. But anyway, on Wednesday there, I am marking at the bottom. I actually marked that I made some, I was so excited because I made some vinyls. If y'all saw my story on Instagram, y'all would have seen it. I made some vinyl to like cover my little coffee. We have like a coffee canister. It's made out of glass, and I made a sign for it that says, but first coffee. And it just came out so cute. I was really excited because I had never made a vinyl before. I mean, I had used vinyls that I've purchased and such, but I had never actually made one myself. So I was actually like super proud of myself. And it was really nice because I'm always working on shop stuff. Like I'm always, whether it's, you know, even if I'm just like designing or looking for art or whatever it may be, like I feel like anything crafty kind of related is something related to Inky and the Brain. So it's not very often that I just kind of sit and just chill and do like craft things that are not related to Inky and the Brain. So it was so nice. I honestly had like a blast. I was so super excited. As you can see at the top there, I marked Odin's birthday like super duper extra, like super extra foil, super extra sparkly. It just looks so cute. I absolutely love it. I did use that film clapper again. Then the little character holding the boba, that's of course from Once More with Love. That was to mark that my best friend came to visit and she brought me some tea, which was really nice. That sticker that I just put down there, a little like sad, kind of curled up. Y'all, I had like the worst Friday. It was actually Thursday and Friday, but I just marked it on Friday. So I spent all day on Thursday specifically designing for $2 Tuesday, like all day long. Hours and hours and hours, and I had already been working on it, so it wasn't like I just had started that day. So whenever I went to cut the files after everything was said and done, everything was cutting wrong. So all like, I don't know if it's, I guess the laser printer just doesn't print the same as like my normal printer. So everything was just off. And it was so sad because after all that work, like for it to still not be working, and honestly, like I just went into straight like panic attack, anxiety attack, and I was so frustrated out, and I was ready to say like, hey, you know, $2 Tuesday's not happening. But then like I felt so much, I don't know, I'm like, I've told y'all, like I'm like really hard on myself, and especially because I made like this deadline and I made the calendar, and I really feel like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like I made a lot, or I had a lot of issues last year with, you know, saying that something was going to get done and then it didn't get done, like in a video or on the shop or something like that. And I just really wanted to, you know, make this year different and really focus on, you know, getting it together basically. And I feel like guilt over that, I guess you could say. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting like too emotional about it, but I'm trying really, really hard to, you know, be a little bit more, I don't know what the right word is, to just be more consistent, I guess you could say, be more consistent with the shop and with the releases. And so I was so disappointed. Like I was so frustrated that I didn't want to work on it anymore, but I was so like sad that if I did say that it wasn't going to happen, like I was going to, you know, like break my own heart basically, because I really wanted it to happen. And it is, everything got done. Luis is just incredibly nice, and he worked on it super late, and then also like he came home on his lunch break to try to figure it out, but I don't know what he did, but he fixed it, y'all. And he fixed all of my files, and he got them all set, like perfectly ready for me to just print and cut them and foil them. And that's what I spent all day doing today. Today is actually Monday the 11th that I'm filming this voiceover. So I did that all day, and I got the listings ready for tomorrow morning and everything. And I'm just like so happy, because it just, I don't know, I'm just like super excited. But anyway, on Saturdays, you can see I was marking there at the top. I put the little nail polish to mark my pedicure appointment, and then the little Starbucks coffee, little foiled coffee cup with the bow. That's from Artbox Stickers as well. That I used to mark that. I spent like several hours at Starbucks with my little sister. She was studying, and I was there like playing on the iPad. I was just like doodling. So it was just so much fun. I had a kind of a good quiet hangout time with my little sister. Don't get to do stuff like that very often, really hardly ever. And then that little car was to mark that we drove back home. That's from my shop. The little ice cream is also from my shop. They're not listed right now because I'm still working on those. But I need to give myself a deadline on those. I think in March I'll add that to the calendar, because otherwise I feel like they're never going to get done. And then I did just mark that I wanted to finish filming my plan with me, and that I wanted to keep working on $2 Tuesday. Luis basically stayed up pretty late on Sunday night to make sure that everything was done and perfect for me, and I'm like so incredibly grateful. So as you can see, that's it all filled out. I'm sorry, I know that I'm not like filling out the actual writing part on camera anymore, so I hope that doesn't bother y'all. If you would prefer to see it, let me know. I can do that. The only reason I've been doing it off camera is because it's just easier for me to write, because I like the way I write is I like hunch over my my planner, so it's just easier for me to obviously not do that on camera. But let me know. And there I was just pointing out, as you see, I used the washi up at the top instead of the deco, and I just love how it looks. Like, look at how sparkly this week is. It's just so gorgeous. But anyway, I hope y'all like this this spread in this video. Let me know if you would prefer to see me writing, or if you want to see anything different. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and for joining me for another week, and I will talk to y'all very soon. Bye everyone.